Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright, hello. Ooh, people in the chat. Let's go, everybody. Hi. Hi, everyone. There we go. Let's see, that feeling when in Central Asia you're sleeping in the middle of the night but Bat began to stream. Oh, that's inconvenient, isn't it? That's annoying. Ah, oh, I'm sorry, but thanks for joining. Good evening, campers. How is everyone? I'm gonna be nice. Right, gonna be doing some rendering. Oh, some rendering. Okay, I'm gonna get. Let's see. I'm gonna get the image. Where did I last leave the sketch? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, okay, so it looked like this. I did a little bit of colour, which meant it looked like this. I applied the colour off stream. I think you can watch my last stream if you want to see how I got to that stage. From the thumbnails to the sketching, but now it's the colour. Boom. Yeah, that and that, yeah. A few adjustments to size and things like that, and shape. But here... Hello, Lola, hello. Oh, I know I've got some messages as well on my phone to reply to. I've been so busy today, though. But I'll get to them after this, before I sleep. Hello, Lola, hello. Just going to be doing some rendering, I think. Got my water. Oh, I didn't put it in the Discord. I just put this in the Discord. Bear with me 2 minutes. I need to go here. Copy that. And where am I to? There we go. Oh wow. Yasmin and Rook have been chatting. I'll have to read that after. Post that in here. Hey guys. Okay, let's get to it. I'm gonna try and finish it tonight, I think. There's a lot of layers though. Actually, there's not that many. For how busy the piece is, there's not that many layers. Okay, what needs doing? Okay, first I'll crop it down. Hello, Cody, my friend. How are you? I blinked and this artwork was transformed. Yeah, the where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, so I ended the last stream with this, and now we're here. I'm gonna try and finish it today, as I said, with my main boy. It needs a lot of work, but hopefully not too much. Everything's on such weird layers. Hello, Yasmin. How are you this evening? How are you? Am I late? No, you're not late. No. I started 2 minutes ago, basically. As I mentioned, just going to be doing the render on this Tavern piece. I'm fairly happy with it. I decided not to go with like under the table perspective. So I think it's nice. I think the piece as it is looks okay. I don't need to add any more sort of claustrophobic elements to it. It's fine. Hello everyone. Hello. Yasmin, Matt, I have something to show you. Ooh, hello. You have something to show me? Yeah, go on. Send it in the Discord if it's artwork. Show me. Ooh, Jowry. Hi. Hello. Is it Jowry or Jory? Hello, either way. Hello, welcome to the stream. Doing some rendering. Doing some cheeky rendering. Make my wood look like wood. Yeah, work on my woods. Antonin, hello. Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly, because you've been in a few of my streams, and I'm never sure how to pronounce your name. So let me know. I don't want to offend. I want to know. I want to know myself anyway. How to say it. You captured the claustrophobic. This feels like an entire remove an entire. This feels like what on one's functional bar squeezed into someone's basement. That's the goal. I think that's kind of the claustrophobic I was going for. Squeezed into someone's basement. Thank you, Cody. No need to be scared. Scared? No, I'm not scared. I was just... Could have been excited, could have been scared. You can show me anything, Yasmin. You can show me a foot infection, it's fine. You can show me anything. I think it needs more reflection on the glass materials here. I don't know what the layer that is though, 29. Have you decided when you will install the camera? I have to buy one first. I'll get a camera though. I'll get a camera, yeah. If you know any good ones, let me know, because I never know what to search for. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for with camera. I know megapixels, but cameras have moved on since then, so I don't know what's good. If anybody knows cameras, then yeah, let me know what's good. Oh, that's a different layer again. 23. And 29, got it. A lot of English American people struggle saying my name. It's French. Oh my god, Antonin. I speak a little bit of French. I mean, I used to speak a little bit of French. I can. Is it je parle? I can't even speak French anymore. Je parle un peu français, something like that. Je parle un peu français. Just butchering names, butchering languages. I guess it will be the day of the second coming of Christ. Funny, Lola. It's funny. Oh, I don't know about that wood rendering there. Look at the shape of some of these bottles. Oh my god. Alright, let's get some more. I like abstract shapes, but that's a bit too much. Alright. Learning so much from these. Love that you share these. Oh, Joey, thank you. It's no trouble though. Like, all I have to do is set up a mic and just click record, and it's fine, because I'd be doing this anyway. Maybe today I can do some paint overs as well, because I've got a lot more time today, so I'll just stream for like, I don't know. I don't want to say 3 hours, but like, I could do maybe a little bit longer than normal, something like that. Maybe 3 hours, maybe 3, 2, 2.5, maybe 4. Depends on how tired I get, I think. Alright, what else is here? Hi bro, how are you? Phantom, lovely, thank you for joining. I'm just doing a little bit of rendering. Sent it on Discord, thanks Yasmin, I'll take a look at it now, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you totally speak French. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Could be. I did actually, I'm defending myself now, but I did actually speak a little bit of French. To a friend of mine. Well, a few friends, really. I'm love how you draw. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you for sticking around. I'm going to put my Discord in the chat as well, because a lot of people want to know how you can submit paint overs or things to be painted over, and I'll just post that. I'll post that in here now. Ooh, Simone. Hello, Simone. How are you, bro? You okay? I haven't seen you in ages. Well, because the lockdown, obviously, but Even before then. I just do the odd bit of streaming. I thought might as well, got nothing else to do in the evenings. Do a bit of painting, do a bit of streaming. Simone, how you been? You're working from home, I bet, yeah. Artso, I'm a big fan of your art. Thank you, Artso. Thank you, Artso. I see more new people today. That is good, Yasmin. I'm seeing more new people as well. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Like again, I don't do it for like the number of people because I'm not that, I'm not. It's not like it's that important to me. But I just do a bit of streaming. Nice to get people around. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, link my Discord. So yeah, copy that and paste it in here. So if you wanna add me up on Discord, I can send you a link to the server where you can post submissions. Do you have a Discord I can join, bro? Yeah, I just sent it. Yeah, Phantom. Hello, Matt. Don't worry. Oh, it's alright, Lola. I did see a message, so yeah, I'll get back to you, definitely, yeah. No, it doesn't change anything, though, of course. No, it doesn't change anything. You should make a link for donations. Donations? I don't need any donations, at least not yet. It's fine. I don't need any donations, though. It's quite alright. Just doing these is fun enough for me, really. Speaking of donations, I was thinking of doing, like everybody's doing, a Patreon, but I was thinking of doing a Patreon just because it'll give me extra incentive to, like, just give more more in-depth lessons about what I'm doing here. And I could always like give you the PSDs as well to for you to have a look at how the layers are set up exactly, and like brushes and things like that, just somewhere, because like I could put brushes on Gumroad, but it'll be like one thing's on Gumroad, one thing's on Patreon. It'll be a little bit all over the place. So if I do it on Patreon, then at least I know it's all in one place. And for things like donations, if anybody ever wanted to, even though I recommend against it, because we're just a small little community, so it's not like it's too important to me at the moment. But it'll be there set up for it, so it's all in one place. Just don't want to be one of these people that keep on asking for donations, or just get involved with like subscribers, and they're like, oh my god, keep the subscriber count going, guys, I need to, I'm not gonna be like that. Should I repost in submissions with what I DM'd you last week for Paintover? Yeah, Cody. Yeah, post it in the submissions as well, because then at least I can have like everything in one place then, so I know what I'm doing. Which one was yours, by the way? I do remember seeing one painting in the rain. I think I was sent something that was in the rain. Got sent another sketch, like a line art value piece and stuff. I remember a few of those. Was it one of those? They're both very good though. Okay. I do a little bit of work on the foreground. Oh yeah, the floor needs a bit of work. What do you think anyway, guys? What do you think so far? Like, for you, who was... Well, for anyone really, but especially for the people that was at the last stream. What do you think? Seeing it go from sketch to kind of final piece? Another sleepless night with Matt. Great. Oh, that's nice. It's nice that people stay up though. I was gonna do one earlier. I was gonna do one a lot earlier actually, but then I had food and watched some programs and stuff, and I lost track of time. But I'll definitely do some more earlier ones mainly because I want to as well. I can stay on longer. Do like a 4-hour stream or something. Main boy. But on Twitch we can subscribe, right? You can subscribe on Twitch if you want to. I haven't given my Twitch out yet. I don't think so. Did I? I might have. I might have done. I don't stream on Twitch because most of my audience is on YouTube, so maybe I could do some Twitch if anybody wants to see it. I can go over to Twitch for like one stream and then back to YouTube, and either way, as long as I can see your comments and I can interact with people, that's great. So that's on that layer. They can join. What's that? What is that layer? I don't even know what that layer is. No idea what that layer is. Deleting that. That, them, that. They can join. Just joining some layers at the moment because it's really messy. Oh, they can join. What's that? Yeah, that can definitely join. Why are they on that? Okay, cut this up. So now they're on their own layer, that's on its own layer. This can come down here. This can join with that. Let's tidy the place up a little bit. They need to be separate. That's kind of details. That's foreground, so that's green. Details and the sketch. Right. Yeah, you can subscribe on Twitch. That'd be good. I'll give out my Twitch for whenever it's ready. I would totally send you $10 by now if you have a link for it. Art, so that's very kind of you. Very, very, very kind of you. Thank you. I might set up Patreon sometime soon then if a lot of people really feel the need to. But honestly, you really don't have to. It's fine. I can at least give you something for that. So if I do have a Patreon, at least I know then that you guys are getting something for it as well. Like I'll just do a $1 or something, or $2, maybe a $5 max. I don't know, what do people do on Patreon anyway? Like, what do they give away? They give away PSDs and JPEGs and high-res files and brushes, right? That kind of thing. That's what I've seen so far. 1 minute, Matt, I'm joining Discord. That's perfect. That's perfect, Phantom. I'll add you in a minute. Once I get through these comments. I'm Rook on Discord. It was about matchmaking. Oh, Rook. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you had the conversation with Yasmin on Discord that I have to check after the stream. Doing I seen your enemy concepts for the game that you're working on. Not really good though. Reminded me of Hollow Knight. Really nice, exciting. Thank you, Matt, for it, because we know people on YouTube and Twitch need support, but when they start to ask for it all the time, it is annoying. It is annoying, isn't it, Yasmin? Yeah. It is annoying, yeah. Oh, lots of the comments. I'll answer these really quickly, and then I'll get to rendering. Super cool, love the warm light. Anton, your name. Antonin. I'm going to say Schmidt. I'm going to call you Schmidt, if that's okay. I know Schmidt. I know a Schmidt as well. So it's easy. Schmidt. It's good. Thank you, Schmidt. That's really kind. 4 hour stream, 8 hours at least. At least 8 hours. Oh, I'd love to go all day. I would love to go all day. Do like 10 or 20 really good paint overs in that time. Phantom, I'm back. Welcome back, Phantom. Welcome back. You can do both at the same time, I think. Not sure. Can you? Can you do Twitch and YouTube at the same time? It makes sense, because YouTube is linked to OBS, and OBS is linked to Twitch. So maybe you're right. Oh, that'd be good, actually. Phantom works. Peace to you, Matt. Thank you very much, Phantom. Phantom Imagination and then Phantom Works. Is that the same thing, or is it like a company? You can always make some gumroads if you're worried about making stuff every month. Tutata, that's a good name. Tutata. Yeah, I could do a gumroad. I could do. It's an option. Yeah, because it's just on there then. If ever anyone needs it, like I could just link the brushes and I could put them as like £0. So, so if you needed them and couldn't pay at all, then that's an option too. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Schmidt, I think it's better if you stream on one site, otherwise it's going to be hard to know where we can see you, but I'll be happy to see you wherever you want to stream, Twitch or YouTube. I do agree with that as well, yeah. It will be like, you'd have to get Twitch, and you'll have to get YouTube setups and notifications so you know which one it is. And then I can't just say like, oh, I'm live, because they'd be like, oh, what, on Twitch or on YouTube? Where are you? You know? So yeah, there's some truth in that as well. So this is a background for professional work. It is a background for professional work. Yeah, it's for a client in. Oh, I haven't got the information. He might have replied actually. No, he hasn't yet. I think he's put in the stream on the game's Discord channel or something. So we can check it out. I can link you the I can give you the details in the description for the game. It's actually out already. This is just a extension. It like comes out in chapters, so this is for the next chapter, I think. It's Jenaham, or Jenaham, I think. It's on my ArtStation. A lot of the previous backgrounds, they're quite old now. They're about 2 or 3 years old, so this piece is going to look a lot better compared to the other backgrounds. But it's this one and the desert one from my other streams. They allowed me to stream it, which was pretty good. So I use it for my stream, and then when I run out of backgrounds, I could just do some personal paintings. Some of the shapes here are a little bit awkward. Oh, that's what I need. Illuminate this bit brighter. That'll reinforce that it's coming from above. That might be too bright though, I don't know. Well, I don't know. That kind of works. No, I think it's too bright. That's a bit better. A bit of shadow there, and then yeah. There we go. And there we go. Shelves are done. Nice. Alright, what else have we got? That way you can make content when you want. Yeah, exactly. I can make content whenever I want and just put it on then. I already kind of do that for one website, even though I've forgotten the name of it. It's kind of like a Patreon, but just for backgrounds. My work's on there, but I can't remember the name of that website. I've stopped doing it for a while now. Paint metal, yeah, nice. Can you tell? Oh, right, okay. Whoa, loads of comments. Where am I to? Can you tell what do you do when you have a resistance, laziness without motivation? Do you mean like an art block, kind of not very enthusiastic, can't be bothered to do art, that kind of thing? Well, yeah. Well, firstly, like, I have that, I say all the time. I used to get it all the time. I had art blocks all the time, actually. I think I went 4 weeks, maybe like 4 to 6 weeks without actually opening Photoshop one time because it was that bad. It doesn't get that bad anymore because you have like ups and downs, so it'll come on again, I bet, but I just don't paint for like a couple of weeks or something. But the easiest way for me to get out of it was to not do anything creative, really. Was because I put a lot of stress on myself when I got into Photoshop to do creative things. So to make sure it was really creative and enthusiastic, and it was like a new concept, and the idea was really good, and it was like all exciting, and you had to make sure that everything was like, the hardest thing to do is start sketching on a blank canvas, right? Especially a white blank canvas. Like, it's just got no sketches on it, it's got nothing to follow. Coming on and doing like a render like this is so easy because everything's done for you. You just have to kind of paint, you just have to render the materials, and then you're good to go. But yeah, what I would recommend is doing nothing creative. So what worked for me was painting environments from real life, so doing like plein airs and taking other artists' work and just repainting them, and like sketching from life, so getting some landscapes and doing like depth practice and painting grass and painting materials, all of the stuff that is really boring to do normally, but just because you have to go and do something, those are the easiest things to do because there's no design work with them. You don't have to worry about designing, it's just purely painting, which is kind of like what I'm doing now. So yeah, that's my advice there. He is my brother, Company of Phantoms. Company of Phantoms. The Phantom Brothers, nice. That's funny. Yes, Tata, then he puts on the Patreon for the subs. Yeah, it's a good idea. Your parents are great developers. Your parents are great developers. I think I know what that means. I think I know what it means. Magical Error, see ya. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Magical Error, thank you. I didn't see you say hi, but if you go in now, then okay. Bye bye. Yasmin, some classes and tutorials, that would be good. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, Lola. Oh, yeah, I get it. It was I get it. This art for a game or what? Yeah, Phantom. Yeah, it's for a game. It's for a game. I'll link in the description as soon as I get the link from the actual client. But he hasn't sent it me yet. It's for a mobile game, I think. Yasmin teaching. You're welcome. Nice to meet you, Phantom. Nice to meet you. Let's get on with some render now. Oh yeah, just wondering, are most of you, do you have me on in the background kind of while you're working? Are most of you like digital artists just doing some sketching? I know Lola, you're in the middle of the night, so you're probably in bed. But like everyone else, are you am I just on in the background? Because that's when I have streams on. It's just on in the background while I'm painting. Like I did the colour for this last night, and I had a little stream on in the background for a game I used to play. It's just nice hearing people play that game, and or just talking in general. It's just the sound of someone else being there is nice. Is it difficult to work as a freelancer to force? Do you mean like working from home, that kind of thing, or do you mean difficult to find work? Lola, is it warm now in the UK? Here we also have stereotypes that England is always rainy. Yeah. It was really hot today. Actually, it was quite warm. It was quite nice. I think I think that stereotype comes from like Hollywood film. They like to simplify, don't they? So like whenever you see a shot of London in a film, it's always rainy, it's always miserable, it's always overcast and grey sky on a grey city with a bridge. So I think that's a stereotype, even though it does rain a lot. Um, it's like whenever I see pictures of like Scandinavian countries, it's always got like it's always got subtle undertones in the music of like, yeah, Scandinavian instruments, like Norse kind of Viking horn blowing archetypes, and I think that's just Hollywood being Hollywood and try to simplify, like try to reinforce where you are, like you're in the Scandinavian countries now because of the Viking horn and whatnot. But yeah, it does rain a lot though. To be honest, it does rain a lot, but not really sunny today, which is good. Uh, to work from home. Sorry. Oh my god, that name I can't pronounce it. Xurshid. Xurshid, I think, is it? Let me know your name and how to pronounce it. To work from home. No, it's really not. I think I said this the other day, but I'll repeat for people that weren't there. It's easy. You just have to make sure that you're treating it like real work. You have to get up in the morning. You have to get dressed. You have to wear your shoes. you don't have to, but it's what works for me. I found that like I was much more productive when I wore my shoes. Like I'm wearing my shoes now, even though I used to just be sketching in my pajamas or in any sort of clothes that were softer than jeans. You don't have to wear jeans. It's just about making sure that you you address it and you treat it the same, and you treat it like it is work that you're going to in a studio. And if you do that, then you're golden. Fabulous. Matt, did you use the multiply or overlay layers to put the colour on this background? What did I do? Let's have a look. I think I saved the previous layers here, so we'll get that on top. What did I do? Ooh, see, I started with blue. For some reason. I did, overlay. I did a clipping mask on the background, set the overlay because I wanted to keep the gradient that I had here. So that was that was overlay for that one, but with something that's a flat texture, like, you can't see it now, but with the woods here, flickering on and off, I literally just made sure I grabbed the value and made sure I got a brown that was in and around this value, so I kept the value the same, but just added the color dodge, but just added the color like that, just clip the alpha. But I did for the background because I had a gradient on it, so I wanted to keep that value change, but normally it wouldn't, so I'd just go over it without that. And now we have this. Yep, Hollywood and books in school. Yeah, it's the same everywhere. They try to just simplify things, so it's not until you actually go to these places to realise that everywhere is kind of the same in the way that it's different. And like, you come to the UK, it's just as sunny as it is rainy. They just exaggerate those stereotypes. Phantom, how old are you? I'm 29. Yeah, 29. Edging. Jerry, it would be super to see paint over also. The help so much to know how you think and break down the composition. Yeah, I did paint overs on my other live stream. I should caption the live stream so people know which one I'm talking about. I'll change the name of them so you know which ones are the paint over ones. But yes, Yasmin, yeah, that's right. You can send it on Discord if you add me on Discord here, I'll send you the server link, and yeah, just post it in submissions and I'll take a look at it. I'm not sure about this light here. Like, this is supposed to be capturing the light that's coming down here, and like illuminating this leg a little bit and casting a bit of shadow down here, but I don't know about it. I don't know. Maybe just have the bounce light on there, but then that bleeds right into there. Maybe it's just better keeping it very dark. Can't be very dark though. Maybe this dark. It's a few blacks. I wouldn't go this black at all, but because the piece itself is so it's so dark, then it kind of pushes the darkest to be close to black. But you want to try and avoid that normally. Phantom, I'm 15. Oh, you're very young then. Very young. Plenty of time to learn. Plenty of time to learn. If you keep watching my streams. Is digital art something you want to do? If so, then I've got loads of lessons. There was loads I wish I knew at 15. Actually, there was loads I wish I knew just last year. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go, that's better. Ooh, thank you. I have some difficulty doing this. Yeah, Yasmin, it can be a bit tricky, but if you take your time, I used to rush it, so I used to get it wrong as well. Putting colour over grayscale. I don't do it that often. I need to go to Edinburgh this year. In any ways, it's one of my dreams, but I've heard that the UK will change their terms of foreigners in the end of 2020. I'm not sure about the politics. It's not something I'm into, but I think I've heard that too. I think you're right. Yeah, Edinburgh. I was supposed to go to Edinburgh in February, I think, and then again now in April, because I've never been. So it's something that I want to do definitely soon. What kind of music do you like, guys? It's just that I'm always listening to stuff while I'm sketching, so I've got back into my music lately. I think these would be darker. Kind of looks like a League of Legends or World of Warcraft kind of old tavern from like a classic fantasy, like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that, doesn't it? A little bit. I hope so, anyway, because that's sort of the vibe I'm going for. Oh, that'll be darker. Oh, I don't know what to do with the foreground. I could keep it I love how you draw. I want to learn. Sorry, I want to learn to draw. Yeah. 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 It's just if you keep watching my videos, I suppose if anything you'll pick it up. The way I learned to draw certain things was just by watching other people, watching my tutors, watching, well, streams, I suppose, but just YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. You'll eventually pick it up. It's not too difficult. Do you have a graphics tablet? Do you have everything you need to start drawing digitally? Matt wants us to be all sitting here watching his streams. The more young, the better. No. The more young, the better. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all ladies and gentlemen sitting here asking, "Hey Matt, how to start drawing environment?" Yeah, I think it's good that old people do too. I've had a few old people ask me stuff. I say old people. I mean, like, when I say old, I mean like 40, 50. But I think they're picking it up as a hobby. But yeah, the more young people, the better, because well, they're just easier to teach, I suppose, and they're kind of starting out on their journey. So I'll have more things to show them that they don't know about. Like, a lot of you are already very good, a lot better than I expected. Life only starts at 40. It does start at 40. Hopefully it restarts at 40 and I can keep going. The good thing about having the good thing about having a career in art, especially digital art, I suppose, is that you can keep going. Like, I plan to, I don't need to ever retire unless unless my eyes break or my arms kind of stop working. I can keep going forever, really. I'll be slower, but my paintings will be a lot better, hopefully. But yeah, that's the best thing, I think. I'm not going to, I don't think, put anything away for retirement. I'll put some stuff for retirement, but I'm getting so old thinking about it. I'll put something away for it, but I don't really need to. Yeah, I'm planning to just keep going forever, really. I'm planning to just have a little cottage out the way in the south of France where I can just do freelance work for big clients by that point, hopefully, like major clients like Riot, and I've done something for Riot before. I had an interview one time with Riot. It was only last year, at the end of the year, and during the interview, they said that they had my artwork up on the walls, where their artists were referencing my artwork, trying to get things to look how you would reference any other image, I suppose. But just I thought it was really cool that they have my stuff on the wall. It's one of them moments where you just sort of like think, oh, I must be okay. If Riot has your artwork on the wall and are referencing it, then it must be okay. Surely, not that it can't be the worst thing in the world. Yes, I'm one of them. I'm just kidding. No, you're not, Yasmin. I've seen your picture, Yasmin. You're not old. I put my paint over. I put my paint over in submissions. Should be a quick one as it's just game assets. I wrote a little snippet about which assets in the image I have struggling with most to homogenize with the others. That's great. That's great, Cody. Thank you. I'll take a look at it. I might do the speed I'm going. I don't think I'm going to finish the render tonight on this. So I might as well do a little paint over at the end. So keeps the viewers hooked until the end. Yeah, I'll pick a paint over at the end, I'm sure. Even if it's just a quick one, like 10 minutes or something like that, I'm sure I can teach something to someone. Someone will get something from it. Yo, what's up, Matt? James is here, boys. James the GC. Let's go. Oh, just sound like musty, don't I? Let's go, boys. Let's go. James the GC. We're gonna have a few games, aren't we, James? Gonna smash some noobs, James. Yeah. If I was still watching Matt paint when I'm old, I'd be cool with that. Oh, Cody, you are so sweet. Thank you, man. If I'm still painting when I'm old, really, I'll be happy. I'll be happy if even my family likes to look at my paintings when I'm old, because that's the way it goes, I suppose. Cody, me too. Maybe we just passed 2 years without even knowing. What happened with the riot interview? Yeah, James. Yeah, it was cool. I helped work on the image. It was the splash image for one of the covers. I can't remember which one it was. I didn't do a lot of the work though. It was mainly another artist that I can't remember his name now. If I'll link his work. He's really good. He's really good though. I'll link his work when I get a chance. But yeah, it was for something. It wasn't like I did a lot towards it. I got to see a little bit of the. They sent me a obviously they sent me an NDA, so I can't really talk about it. But they did send me the what's it called? Like they sent me the characters that they were going to release next season, which I think was because it was last year. It's already over now. But I did get to see the characters way before they released it to the public, so that was quite cool. You get little bits like that when you talk to certain companies. Like I talked to PlayStation for a little bit about my music's too loud, hang on. That's better. I talked to PlayStation about some things. I can't really talk about that either, but like you get to know about the games that are coming out a little bit earlier. Like you're not supposed to tell anyone, and I don't really, but just the possibility that you could is quite exciting. But yeah, it's been Riot. Ubisoft I've done some work for. You've got loads of companies. Friday, Sunday, got Pencil Nation. I can't even remember most of them. Lola, I don't know. Is it a meme there? But here in Ukraine and Russia, there's a meme artist. Artists can all night long. Well, now artists can all night also. I haven't seen that meme, but I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know. Oh yeah, it's the first time I'm streaming since last time. Since after last time. That's funny. If it makes sense. It does make sense. James, what it do? Your name tablet Phantom. It's the X Pen 22-inch HD. I definitely recommend it because it was a lot cheaper than the Wacom and a few of the other companies, and it's so good. I can't complain. It's very good. I haven't really had a problem with it. People said you get a little bit of screen burning, but I didn't get any of that. Well, I haven't yet anyway. So I definitely recommend it. I think it's only like £300, which is like $450 US, I think. What is the name of the tablet? Sorry, I think it's a local name, Lola. Man like Cody, let's go. Oh, so sad. What's sad? Oh, I missed something. I must have. I don't know the meme. Quit the chat. You draw. Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing. The meme means artists can draw all night, right, Lola? Yeah, I think I've seen the meme, but I don't know for sure. Nice tablet. Thank you, Phantom. It is a nice tablet. Did you check it out on I'm Watch the Tablet? Nice. Yeah, have a look at it. It's a pretty good tablet. I don't know what the language is being spoken. Never mind. What? What? Oh no, it's froze. Oh no. Gonna have to close again. Discords. I'll load this back up and I'll check the Discord now. Friend requests. Nice. Okay, accepting the Nightmare Moon, accepting Solar Flare. I think they're together. Solar Flare, Nightmare Moon. Sounds cool. Oh yeah, the profile picture's the same. Must be the Phantom Brothers. Hey, could you add to the server Anton Schmidt? Yes, Schmidt, yes, I can add you to the server. No problem. Invite people. Schmidt. There we go. Ooh, look at the, ooh, Yasmin, nice. It's the Zelda. It's the link, sorry. I know it's the link, it's the link. It's the link. Okay, cool, here we go. Right, that's all set up. That looks so nice, Yasmin. It looks really nice, well done. Oh, that's so good. What program is that? That's Blender, isn't it? Yeah, Blender. Oh, nice. Definitely keep us updated on that. I can't wait to see the end of that. Oh, that's so good. Gonna heart emoji that. And Rook, you sent me the concept piece. Oh, that is so Hollow Knight. I can see the influence, definitely. So good. I will read it after my stream, but or maybe I'll get to painting over that, definitely, if it's a quick one. What am I doing now? Where am I? My stream, here we go. Our local memes goes Russian. The pieces, Matt. The pieces? What do you mean the pieces? To do with the link model that you're working on? Or something to do with this background? I hope it gets good. I have my head burning because of the 3D stuff. I really badly wanna. I really want to start doing the 3D again, because it's like on the weekends I have this client to do. I have another one to do, and soon I'll be starting something with. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to say, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm starting something with Riot. Oh, what was that there? That's fine. Yeah, I'll be starting something with Riot soon. So that'll be like a lot of my weekends, free time taken up on those. So it's really difficult because I really want to get into the 3D again and start using it for the art. Cool. Sadly I have to go. We'll be streaming again soon, Matt. Yeah, Schmidt, I'll be streaming. I'm just calling you Schmidt now. It's fine. Yeah, Schmidt, I'll be streaming. What day is it today? It is Sunday. I'll be streaming like Tuesday night, Wednesday night, something like that. Maybe like once every 2 or 3 days would be good. I'll be doing that. Yeah, so I'll see you then, mate. Thank you, Schmidt. Thank you for joining. 3D is so much pain it is. Oh, I missed one. Lola's speaking some language. Not some language. Phantom's speaking the same language. Nice. When I was in high school, I was using the program called, move my mouse, Inventor for engineering modelling, but half the time I was creating source robots. 3D modelling is a blast. Oh, it's good that a lot of people are into 3D modelling. Maybe we can, because I'm just a noob as the rest of you guys when it gets to 3D, because I can't do any of it really. so maybe we can teach each other some 3D. I'm looking for possibly a 3D artist at the moment. If anyone knows anybody, that'll be really good. Just a character modeler would be great. Yeah, that floor looks okay-ish. Okay-ish. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool, hope to see you all next time. Bye Schmidt, bye. See you again, mate. Thanks for joining. Yes, but it's so good, however. Yeah, it is good. It's so nice. I wish I could show you my Blender stuff, but it's so bad. Like, maybe I'll load it up after I finish this render, which I don't think will be much longer. I don't think I want to render it too much. Normally I would go a little bit further on this one because I want to. But because all of my other pieces for this game is a little bit not as well rendered because they're from a couple of years ago when my art wasn't as good, I think even this looks a little bit too good for the game backgrounds, and I don't want to have to redo the old ones to match this style. So I think I might leave it soon. I'll do another. I might work on it, but it'll be like off the stream. I think almost every bit has had a decent bit of render done to it. How many do you know languages, Matt? I know English, Welsh, and a tiny bit of French. I still know a tiny bit of French. I could probably have a conversation in French that's about food or places or where to go or something like that. But I couldn't have a intellectual conversation in French. I can barely have an intellectual conversation in English. Oh, I want to do more rope. That's right, more rope around here. I was thinking of doing like setting up a what is it? Setting up. I said what is it? I didn't. Setting up a what is it? Setting up a to do maybe like a one-on-one art stream podcast thing with some other people. What it'll be like what it'll look like on YouTube. It'll be like two monitors set up, and then just two people having a conversation about art and about the industry and about the business and about games and concept art and illustration and anything really, anything art-wise. And while we just have a little sketch, just drawing something that we're familiar with. I think I've seen it done once or twice on Twitter with some people I know, so I might join that one, or I might just sort of do my own if anyone's interested in being on stream, just having a conversation with me while sort of other people are listening and looking in on the sketches and stuff. I think that'd be quite good. Matt finally found how to pronounce correctly. Found out how to pronounce your name correctly. Corshid. Cahorshid. Corshid? I'm gonna go with Corshid. Let me know if it's right. I'll remember then for next time. Corshid. Okay, I know 3 languages. Oh wow, what do you know? English, was that Russian you were using? And what else? That sounds good. A good idea. Yeah, it would be a good idea, wouldn't it? If you want to join, Yasmin, you're pretty good. I mean, you don't have to be good to be on my stream, but like, just a conversation. As long as it's in English, because I only know English. But yeah, it should be quite fun. If anyone wants to join, they're welcome to. I think it'd be quite good. Another way to like interact with you guys and have a good night. Because, like I said loads of times before, I'd be doing this anyway. I'd be rendering out this image anyway, so it's just as well that you guys just have a chat, someone for me to talk to would be good. Right, I think I'm going to add some atmospheric, atmospheric effects now, I think. Oh, Mashka96. Hello, Mashka96. How are you? You doing good? I want to know where James went. I was gonna talk to James about that fake GC he's got. To know if he's still here. I want to call him out on that fake GC. Lola with the cheeky faces. Why the cheeky faces? Hey, why the cheeky faces? And that ASMR thing I did at the end of the last one, that was the worst thing ever. I watched it, I listened to it back, and it's just the worst, isn't it? It's just the worst. I was going through Twitch the other day, and I didn't know they had a full category just for ASMR. I think, oh, what did I do? I think when it's done, oops. I think when it's done right, it's quite nice. I get it, but I can't do it very well. I'm still here, man. Watching my. Yeah, man. What's that? Where's that? Oh, he bought the fit. Oh, he's bought the GC, isn't he? He has. He had to. No, that honestly, that montage he sent me was pretty good. I thought it'd be like, yeah, you're a GC and stuff, and you score a few, like, because to get to GC, you must have played, obviously you said 3,000 hours, you must have played a few. Yeah, you're going to get a few lucky goals in those times that look like a few flip resets, but they were actually really good flip resets. It was good. Like, I was just impressed, man. It's pretty good. In other words, carry me, bro, because I need to get somewhere. I probably logged in a good 1,500 at most, I think, at most. I don't expect the carry, by the way. It'd just be good to have a few. I had to say that though. It'd just be good to have a few games, because all of my mates, they're around the same thing, champ 3 at most, and it'd be good to see a difference. It'll be on casual, don't worry. I won't ruin your rank at all. Lol, I'm quite surprised you got my name right the first try. You shot because I'd be getting everyone else's name so badly wrong. I'm good. Love watching you draw. I think I've mentioned you're one of my favorite artists ever. Oh, thank you so much. Love what you do with the lasso tool. I can do a lot with the lasso tool. Watch this bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. No, ignore that one. But yeah, lasso tool, I love it. I don't think a lot of people use it. I even actually seen some YouTube videos saying, oh, like something like, "Oh my god, how did I even art without the lasso tool before?" Like they just learnt it recently, like what it can do. And I'm like, oh, damn, I've been using it for years. It defined my art style, certainly from a few years ago. Like a lot of my older YouTube videos, they have like, it's almost like 90% lasso tool. I think it's very good, especially if you want to be a background painter for things like DreamWorks or Disney, or anything stylized like that. Then it's almost essential to learn the pen tool and the lasso tool. Even more with the pen tool, I think. It's kind of almost essential. Is there anyone here that actually wants to do like background painting for animation, that kind of thing, or are we all into games and illustrators? That looks okay. Cody James, do you play RL on PC? Cody, do we have another RL player? Is it another Rocket League player? Because of the streams you haven't answered me that time. Check it. I'll check it now, Lola. I will check it now, Lola. That was unexpected. The ASMR, but pretty funny. It's just, so many people do it these days, don't they? Is it nice? Do people like it? I could do some ASMR art thing. I don't know. I could just speak very quietly and paint. And you guys. You guys are gonna hate it. I'm blushing again, James. No, I'm happy to play with some games. Champ 1, Champ 2 isn't that bad for 1,000 hours, to be honest. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. You haven't seen me play yet. If you think I'm half flipping back after I've just let a bad 50-50 go, then you're having a laugh. If you think I am rotating back post, then you can think again, bro. I'm going straight in. Also, I'm a striker, so I'm a striker, boy. Strikers don't go back. We just wait for the ball up top, and if you don't pass it to me so I can perfectly redirect, then the fault is yours. So just bear that in mind. You legit opened my eyes to the beauty of the lasso tool and shapes. Yeah, it's honestly, if you want to do anything animation, Lola, oh my god, that's my face when I think of animation, because you got to use the pen tool all the time. You'll get a brief. You'll have to hit that brief pretty quickly, but all you have to do is hit. What am I doing now? A lot of the time, especially with the companies I've worked for animation, a lot of the time you just have to send over firstly a pass that is all shapes and nothing else, no detail in it at all, just all shapes. Is that? Yeah, that's wrong. There we go. All shapes, using the pen tool. It's a very quick turnover. It keeps things fresh. Your lines, your curves have got to be perfect. It's just industry standard now. Matt is the only one out of my country that pronounced my name right. It was a surprise. Yasmin. Oh, Yasmin. I thought everybody knew Yasmin. Like it's quite a common. It's not a common name, but it's quite a frequent name. Okay, I'm just fiddling with the image now. Does it look finished? Where do you think the places that need a little bit of render? Because I've been looking at it all day, and I think I'm done. I know this could do with a little bit of render up here too, maybe even over here, and like down here in the foreground. But apart from that, I think a little bit of atmosphere and it's kind of done. PC Master Race, of course. Of course, James, of course. I was a PS4 player until like a month ago. I would like to do for both animation and games if possible. Yeah, it's just good to use all of the tools and just to get to know as many tools as possible, and that'd be good. But specifically with the pen tool for things like animation, it'll be particularly very useful. Laughing at my ASMR. Yeah. You like a little bit of that, don't you? Yeah. You like a little. This is really weird now. Man, this is so weird. Talking about Rocket League, going on to ASMR, back to arts. You get it all here. You get it all. Mashka, what were we talking about earlier? Atmospheric. Yeah, I said it and then I didn't do it at all. So I think I'm going to do it now. It's often the last thing I do, but like this, I'll show you an example of what I mean. It'll be something like, if you've grouped your layers well, and by well I mean just understanding that where things would cut up, and if you've kept your layers quite strong, you should be able to do like atmospheric fog and mist quite well. So it's supposed to be a kind of a dusty old tavern, isn't it? So like, that's an extreme example, but I haven't cut my layers very well, see, so that's on top, that needs to be cut. So that is background, so copy that, put that down there, and then delete it from this layer. I can paste this down on the woods now as well, so that's all together. Yeah, so you should have layers all good, but you should be able to make atmospheric perspective like that, so get a bunch of like fog down in there. So that doesn't look too bad actually, but that's a little bit too foggy. But you want it, I do want it some foggy, but normally I do all that at the end. So I'll do like a bit of fog coming from down here, then I'll have a bit more of a lighter but saturated perhaps line down here coming from one of these beams, and then another one down there. Oh, maybe it's split on here, something like that. And I'll have them do something like that. See, and then I would do I would break up the foreground here. So I would break up, where's that desk, there we go. So I would do a layer in front. I would do something like this just to show that it's cut up, and it's not a proper layer. And then I would go in front of this and then do, is that over? Yeah. So I would push the background back a little bit with this atmospheric fog here, so it brings the table forward. See, I just brought the table forward like instantly. Like you don't even have to work for that. It's just a airbrush and it's so easy. And it's made it look all smoky and nice, and it's always the last thing I do. So it don't look too bad actually. I think I'll keep that, and I'll clean this up a little bit here. I'll add some more atmospheric perspective down here behind this tree to push this tree. I even called it a tree. I do trees on the left almost exclusively. Like every one of my pieces has like a big in the way, just a big bitch of a tree on the side there like that. Almost every one of my pieces do. Oh no, I've lost the layers. So this one, I'll make them yellow. Yellow and yellow. Yeah, I'll clean that one up a little bit, but I think that, you see what I mean? Atmospheric perspective. You can go in, I keep calling it atmospheric perspective. It's atmospheric, just fog atmosphere, I suppose. You can go in with kind of like dust particle brushes as well. You don't want too much because I got lowishes here, I think, but this okay one could be yeah, obviously way too much, like way too much. But you could do, yeah, a little splatter here and there. Ah, they're too big. Do I have a dotty kind of... Here we go. Yes, here we go. So a few of them around there. And up here mainly, maybe a bit brighter. And then, depending on the brush, I think I have to change... depending on a few things, actually, I think I have to change. But yeah, you got a lot of atmosphere there now, and I would definitely make these screen, but then like lower the opacity right down. I would even rub out some of these just to break up the texture brush a little bit. And make that yellow, and pause, and okay, I'm going to give my hand a rest a second. I'm going to check the chat. Check the chat. What we talking about, atmospheric? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Mashka, that kind of thing. Matt, I'm working on an animation project. If I send you the background, could you take a look? Yasmin, I will take a look at anything you send me, ever, any time of day, any time of night, anything you send, I'll take a look at, definitely. You said you were going to add some atmosphere and curious. Yep, Mashka, it was that one there. Matt, just go on WhatsApp. I will. That's interesting. I thought atmosphere perspective are done outside, like landscape. That makes sense though. Dusty old tavern. Yeah. So the same sort of rules apply. The same sort of rules apply to interiors as they do exteriors. Declassify. Took a screenshot of the chat as well. Atmospheric, yeah, that's it. So things like that work with like dust particles, but the same thing happens in landscapes as well with because there's so many particles in the air. The more particles, the more intense it is. So all you have to do is remember that. So when you're doing like landscapes with like there's a overcast, that those clouds would come down and make everything a little more grey in the background as well, because it drops like it's not quite rain, but it's just a low fog atmosphere. That would change it too. Even with the bright blue sky, the distant mountains have a shade of blue in it because it's got all those layers of depth as you're looking to the mountain. So the further away the mountain, the more blue it becomes if it's a blue sunny day. And the same thing with interiors. It's just sometimes you can get even more dust in a dusty old room. So it kind of... I hope that makes sense, Mashka. Lola Pix, are you alive after that? Live after what? Phantom. Hi again, Phantom. Hi, Phantom bro. I added you on Discord if you wanted to check and post anything in the submission server. Oh wait, did I post it to the server? I'll have to do that now. Where is it to? Are you Solar Flare or what am I doing? There we go. Copy and paste to Solar Flare, and just in case Nightmare Moon, there you go. Okay, what are we doing? More than alive. I would love to see this kind of light on real life, so beautiful and comfy. I would love if there was a bar like this that I could go to. A lot of bars in the UK look like this, actually. I'm not lying, they really do. They're so nice. Favourite place. I'm charging by this. Girls, I don't know what you mean. Lol, I feel like the chat is delayed. I'm not that interested in atmospheric fog. It is a little bit. It is a little bit delayed, yeah. Yeah, Mashka, sorry, it is a little bit delayed, but I think I was going to talk about it anyway because it's quite interesting. Yeah, I think this piece is kind of basically done. I'm going to send it to the client just to make sure he's happy with it. I think he wants. I think I was supposed to do like more candles and more of these gems down here. Deets. And yeah, that'd be good if I had like a little bit of like the gem was kind of illuminating the bag a little bit. Just using a bit of colour dodge, just a cheap little trick to get the blue on there. I'm not very oh my god. I'm not very good at rendering gems and like diamonds and stuff where the light bounces everywhere. It's really difficult to make it look good. Like ice as well. Ice is really hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Might not have time for that that paint over, I don't think. I don't think I have time for that paint over. I might have to suddenly leave. Duty calls. I think that's looking okay. How's it looking for everybody? Does it look okay? Any bits that stand out that really need kind of work? Later, homie. Oh, Cody. All right. I'll see you, bro. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. Yasmin, thank you for helping. I just can't post the background on the submission because I don't have permission, so only you can see it. Ooh, you can't. I'm gonna head off. Catch up soon. See you, friends. Bye, James. Bye bye. Thank you for joining, bro. I'll see you again. What was I reading? Sorry. Thank you for helping. I just can't post the background on the submission because I don't have permission, so only you can see it. You can't post the background on the submission. If you just want me to see it, then you can send it to just a direct message, if that's what you mean. Those candles on the left stand out a lot, almost feels like the main focal point. That's true. That's true. It's because they're on. Well, they're not on. It's because they're lit. They're on fire. So I think what I'll do is turn them off possibly, or make the flame very, very low so it's almost just illuminating a little bit. But it's so true. When I was painting them, I was worried that it might be too distracting, so I'm going to paint back a little bit. By removing the flames though, that should do most of the work. So it's like they are on fire, but they're just melting so much. I've run a bit of that saturation back in, desaturation back in there. Oh, I should put some on the floor as well. I always mount candles, so I know that they kind of like, the splash is quite heavy. There we go. That looks that looks okay, right? That looks like wax. Yeah, kind of. Oh, I'm making it worse. Oh no. Okay. Those candles on the left stand out there. Yeah, they do mask. Yeah, that's so true. The contrast is too high. Exactly. Yeah, it was too dark here, and the light was too bright. Say goodbye to James, didn't I? Yeah. Maybe just need to add some light on the wall. On this wall here, you thinking more light hitting this wall, or maybe this wall? Subasa animations. Dang, did I catch this at the end? Not at the end, no, not at the end. Just sort of 3/4 of the way through, really. I'm kind of finished with this render now. I think I'm fairly happy with it. Oh, that was the James, Cody. Oh, right. Okay, sorry, bro. You staying around, yeah. You staying around, Cody. Good. Nice. Nice work. Right, the animation background I was talking about. Yeah. That's fair enough. It's something I can set up so that you can send it me. Ooh, is that okay? Yeah. I'll figure something out for that, Yasmin. That's no problem. Okay, I think I'll do some paint overs now. I'm happy with the background. It's kind of okay. Phantom, you going too, are you, bro? Nice to see you. Anyway, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I'll probably be on in a few days, maybe 2 days. I'll let everyone know in the server though. But yeah, thanks for joining, Phantom. Okay. Right, let's take a look at some of the paint overs. Looks great, Matt. Thanks, Cody, bro. It's coming along, isn't it? I think it needs another 20 minutes of the details and just to balance everything, but it looks a lot better now that the candles have gone out, which I never thought I'd say. It looks better now the candles have gone out. But let's get some submissions, shall we? Oh, my voice is so tired today. It's because I've been talking a lot today, I think. Be much better if I whisper. Much easier on the vocal cords if I just whispered. Phantom Worlds is Solar Flare. Got it. Alright, cool. Oh yes, I could go over. Oh, that's Kersh. Is it Kershid? Kershid. Yeah, Kershid. That piece he did was the one in the rain. That was so good with the man looking at his phone. Oh, I love that piece. It looks like a DreamWorks picture, like a DreamWorks VizDev piece. It looks so good. There's a few things I'd improve with the clarity, the clarity of the character silhouette. But apart from that, it's really good. It's so good. I'll definitely do something with that one though. And a few of the others I have up here too. I should do something with those. Yasmin's purple guy with the beard is funny. I like that. I'll definitely do those. I'll get to those, but I think for now I'll do the really quick one here. Maybe, yeah, maybe Cody's. So what did you want? My art is mostly small asset. Okay, multiple scenes. I'm struggling converting ideas into artwork. I was gonna. I literally I like it that I said I'm not very good at painting like diamonds and gems and crystals, and you were like, maybe I can improve the crystals a little bit. I know a little bit of rules about crystals and stuff, but I'm not confident enough to give you a paint over on those. But to improve the depth of these rocks, I could possibly do that. So your reference is the rocks on the left, is it? And you want to turn them into sort of darker, more moody rocks. Is it like for a platform for the platform game? Is it like the character would be stood on top of that kind of thing? Painting looks great, and I gotta do them now. Bye, Mashka. Thank you for joining. I'll see you again. Thanks for joining. Yeah. The concept looks great. Yeah, I think I'll go with Cody's here. Oh, it's a really big image. That's good. So if I paste not in here. If I save this, file new. Nice, he works on double HD, good. That's what I want to see. So, let's have some fun. Actually, guys, if you can bear with me, I'm just going to go to toilet for 2 seconds, and then I'll be back. It'll be 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Remind me of the CG school I finished. Yeah, it does remind me of that. How can what's this? How to make simple and efficient coral. Cool. I can show you. Yeah, I can show you how to improve the depth of the rocks, and sort of the piece itself. I think it can also help you a lot. There's an artist that makes a lot of tutorials and some such. Mitch Liu, Mitch Liu. Mitch Liu, I think that's the name. That's how you pronounce the name, I think. I've never heard of him. I'm just going to Google him, see his stuff real quick. Oh, nice. Oh, he's an actual tutor as well. That's really good. Oh, I'm sure I've seen this guy's work. I'm sure I've seen his work. Oh, he's like a classic Viz Dev artist. Oh, I love his stuff. Thanks for that. I can definitely... I know it was meant for Cody, but I can definitely see that. Oh, that's so good. Okay, okay, let's get your rocks here. I think what I'd suggest first, well, there's loads of things. So first, I'm not sure if depth is the right word, but I can improve them in general, I suppose, and that'll be with something like we'll just making variations. Variations is probably the best way to improve rocks, because a lot of people really like look at rocks and they look at one kind of rock and they think, oh, that's this shape or that's that shape, a classic rock shape. I think a lot of people go with this shape for a rock whenever they're just rendering rocks on mobile games, something like that, and it's like, that's fine, but rocks are varied. It's like it's always changing. So think of variations in 3 different ways as well. So with shape, almost every single one of your rocks, you see my point? It's like it's basically the same shape. Take that away, it's basically the same shape. So you can make variations in shape, which mean like size and scale, size and scale. Secondly would be with like color variation as well. So like people think of rocks, they think, oh, it's just variation. People think that it's just that they're just grey or they're kind of navy desaturated blue, but it's kind of not true. There's a lot of variation in there. And what was the last one? Yeah, maybe just those, shape and size, and there's color variation. But if I show you, oh, I'll have to get it up on a different page actually. I won't be able to get it without revealing some client work. But yeah, mainly just with those kind of 2 rules, and you'll see a lot of improvement automatically. Make that yellow, and then here we go. So if I take your basic, so if it's for a platform for a game, I think you said, didn't you? So the character's standing on them. So it will kind of be like tiled, so the texture will repeat and repeat. Is that right? Is that something that you plan to do? So it looks like it's a looping texture. Is that right? So you could just, again, think of sizes, think of big, medium, and then small. And sort of interlock those, like put that one there and this one there, and then put this one over here, and then that one down over there, and just change it up so you have like different sizes next to each other. If that makes sense. So you kind of introduce in variation in size. So what I would do is I would have a big rock here, then perhaps a smaller rock down there. Even though these rocks are kind of vertical, you can still keep that language in there by kind of almost having almost breaking it up in that way. So you have like a big shape, small shape, medium shape, small shape, medium shape, small shape, or back to big shape. Either way you do it, you then break down within this. You can break down, have a medium shape there, a small shape, then a big shape there. And I would just play around with this, but never have 2 shapes next to each other that are too similar. So I can keep that one big one there. I'm rushing it a little bit, but I think you can see my point. So just kind of break it up. Already it looks a little bit more natural than these kind of like picket fence style rocks that you've got going up here. I think you've ended the rocks here. What am I doing? You've ended the rocks here with all black value, because anything from there downwards would be black, right? So it would blend into it would blend in from black, and then it would appear there. That can still work here on this case. It can still work. It's just you have to keep that in mind when you're rendering. So then when you would go to render, we can even keep it the same kind of value if you want to. So yes, think of size variations first. That would be important, and then you can create imperfections because nature isn't perfect. So even though something looks quite perfect like this, if you actually went over it, and what can I go over it with? Red. Nothing is perfect. None of the rocks kind of shapes are perfect. It's just they're kind of following this long shape line, which makes it seem vertical, which you can kind of repeat here. You could repeat it even more strongly than I did if you want to keep that. So there we go. Blend it down now so the sketch is on the same layer, but then go in there and then break that up with a bit of value separation. Again, the same kind of rules you want to be keeping, just to never have two next to each other the same. Not never, but I mean, these aren't rules. These are more, as everyone says, they're more guidelines. So just create a bit of color variation in there as well by just changing up the color a little bit, and go down to green, pop some green on, and then perhaps have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, and introduce that green in there. Again, like this isn't exact. You don't have to copy this exactly, but it's the rules that I think is the most important thing. So keep your shape variation, keep your color variation between different rocks. Go one darker, go one lighter, go one this side and one the other. Let's see what it's saying. Yes, like that. Nature is non-symmetrical. Yes, exactly, Lola. Yeah, nature is non-symmetrical. Peace to you all, I hear. Oh, are you going, Phantom? Or is that you saying hello? Yes. The shadow part is what's meant to be depth. This is helping a lot. Thank you. Yeah. So okay, if that is depth, then yeah, remember where the light is coming from as well. So with platform games like this, you always want to have the light kind of on top of the platform as it creates a contrast and illustrates to the player where the contact point is on the object that you're jumping on. I've done 100 platform games like this, so it's pretty obvious to me now. What am I doing? There we go. So you want to create that a little bit lighter. But yeah, you seem to have shaded with quite a hard brush as well. I think that depends on your style, whatever style you're going for. I suppose it's kind of similar to Hollow Knight, but I would darken the underside now. So depth would be to make different elements of these pop now with the lighting. So even though it is flat, it's never flat. It's never completely flat. So now that I know that this is darkened here, maybe this rock here is popping out just ever so slightly, and it's catching the light from above, and it's just illuminating that side down there, which means that above it, the rocks generally, if this is out, then these will be more in, and you automatically create a contrast there. So this rock will be darker at the top, and this light here will be bouncing up and hitting this rock at the bottom. So just fade that in a little bit, and just again, just repeat. So darker on the sides where the light's not coming from. I think you basically understand this. It's just sometimes application is more difficult than it seems. Certainly with things like remembering where lighting is coming from. Create a little bit of depth down in there. Depth is created with contrast and understanding contrast mainly. So with things like that, you can certainly create a little bit of contrast. This top of this rock is just popping up and outwards and catching a little bit of light there too, which will push this rock, or just that rock backwards perhaps a little bit, and this one backwards, and then this underside could be quite dark, which is covering them in darkness. But this rock can be out even further, so this rock isn't just a square, so the top isn't being highlighted. The side is too, because it's, again, nothing in nature is symmetrical. You always want to do a little bit of fall off anyway with the light. You want it to fall off here a little bit. And maybe like some rocks are broken up and are chipped in a way that these are here. So you got this one darker pushed back, and then you've got that's an interesting shape there. So you got one rock that's got a kind of very distinct kind of hole in it here. So it's obviously being lit from above. So this underside would be darker, and the bottom side would be catching the light. So that would be lighter. So you create a shape that looks a little bit like this, which, given a little bit of work, will look a bit better. But I think you understand what I mean by that. But I would be softer with the rocks as well. Just illuminate slightly, because the light is bouncing up all over the place because it's such a complicated structure. Ooh. And then you've got this up here, and the rocks you are drawing kind of remind me of a straight-on view of Oddmar's Ice World, which is exactly the style I was targeting in this zone. Oh, that's good then, because that's my experience, I suppose. So that should I could use Oddmar grass that I use for the Oddmar grass for the same thing. I don't have an Oddmar ice brush, actually. I don't think I ever made one, so it's something I should get on. Matt, could you talk about the isometric perspective someday? Oh my god, I've learned so much about isometric perspective. My voice is going a little bit, so I'm gonna have to whisper, I think, a little bit. I'm quite enjoying the whispering, actually. I think it's quite nice. I think it's so much softer on the voice. I hope you can hear me, because I've been quite quiet when I whisper. But Cody, I hope you're enjoying the whispering, Cody. I'm not too old to sleep. Time it's 1:41 a.m. In USB it's 4 a.m. Where's UZB? Where is that? 4 a.m. That would be Middle Eastern time zone, or even further across, actually, I think. 4 a.m. though, and watching me. Oh, guys, thank you so much. It's so kind. I got a nice little community, haven't I? I got such a good community. A lot of people get nasty comments on YouTube, even with half the subscribers I've got, and I'm getting just, everyone's just so nice. Yeah, Cody, so it's, yeah, you're just creating a lot of depth in this kind of way. So think of shape variation, think of the lighting hitting in different ways. So up here, I would, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I would change these sizes. I would shrink that one. I would shrink that one. You know, extend this one. It's even quite easy just to do it very roughly over your piece like this. But I like to do a full sketch. So shrink that one up there. bring that one down there, duplicate it, bring it over here, flatten it, change the shape to a longer one. They're too similar, so I'll just make that one massive, and then you can have the light hitting this one instead from above, that one there, that one down in there, create a lot of darkness there, create shape variation there, extend this one off the edge a little bit. There's no like rules to how I'm doing this, it is literally just making sure that one is not the same as the next one, and then you go over it and you kind of change the shape of the previous one because it's sitting next to a one that's too small. But automatically you created something a little bit more with more depth, and yeah, it's kind of depth, yeah, it's just alteration, it looks a little bit more realistic, I suppose. Yeah, create that one up there. I would just continue rendering. There'll be a little bit of light hitting the top of this because of the way it's sticking out. As you can see there is a maybe that one could be sort of like shrunken, and this one can come out a little bit. Yeah, I think you get my point. I can keep rendering away, but those are the tips I would give you for something like that. This is the same rule that like Oddmar use. Every platforming game I worked on has used. Then it's just kind of in your render, how you render out rocks. Yeah, cool. I probably personally then would go in with some kind of like tree branch that's going in and emphasizing the different shapes of the rocks by kind of complementing their shape. So you got that kind of thing there, and then even with those you kind of have, if I cap the alpha on that, just go into a multiply layer, click the color of the branches, and then just go under them, so where it would be darker you kind of darken them a little bit, and where it's lighter just get screen on the layer and then lighten it up with screen a little bit, and on the side here even go as far as then, if this is the aesthetic of the place by the way, just get some sort of nice green highlight. No, that's the wrong color. There we go. Highlighted green leaves on there, something under there. Keyboard shortcuts gone, my voice is going too. I think I'm going to have to finish relatively soon. There we go. You get my point though, it's kind of yeah, and then obviously cap off the layer at the bottom with a pure dark, so you can create that. Obviously you know how to make a loop-in texture, otherwise I'll show you how to do that as well, which is, you literally just want to cap off this one, copy and paste it, flip it horizontally and then drag it to the end, and they should loop, but then you want to do that a couple of times just to repeat the painting process, and they should be looping fairly easily. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. Yasmin, 4 AM. Yeah, I know, isn't it? It's really late. He is my fellow countryman in a way. Oh, nice. 3:45 AM, yeah. Oh, damn. I'm so stoked about this right now. Oh, thank you, Cody. It's good, thanks, Matt. Any quick tips on improving the cartoon likeness of my coral moss attempt? I will give it a go next time, bro. I'll give it a go next time. Coral isn't something I normally kind of understand as a material. It's not something I'm familiar with. But you seem to have done a pretty decent job. But I can definitely think of ways to improve it using fundamentals. But again, it isn't too much into what I'm into. But definitely next time I'll definitely give it a go. If you just got to remind me. I can't last until 0 o'clock. My eyes grew in size just now when he draws those branches. What a solid tip! Yeah, it's a good tip, bro. You should definitely take it away. Take it away and show me what you do. Send it in the chat. Let me know. Matt makes me stay up. I don't force you to, but that's nice. That's nice. I might end on a little ASMR because I'm going to save my voice. Otherwise, I won't be able to talk. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. This is so relaxing doing it this way. I like it. I like it this way. It's fun. Blushing. Blushing. Hi, everyone. Hi, Phantom, bro. I could stay up 2 days if I don't stop myself. I'm terrible at sleeping. Subasa, that is an amazing name. Subasa Animations, thank you very much for joining. Thank you everyone else for joining. I'm gonna have to go now though. What I'll do is I'll CMKU. I'll save this and I'll just save the page as it is, and I'll send it over to the Discord chat. Not client, YouTube streams. YouTube streams, and then what are we doing? PSD. I'll just save it here. PNG. Cody the Rook. PNG. I can't have the heart. I'll tell you what. There we go, Cody. I do love you though, Cody. Thank you very much. I won't close it, but I'll send it in the... Oh, there's a lot of Nightmare Moon art. I'll send it in the general. I'll post it in there, so if you just wanted to copy it at all, then you are welcome. You're welcome. I can put a heart in Discord, can't I? Can I? Yeah. There we go. Oh, what's happened here? Cool. It's in the Discord for you there as well, which is good. Thanks again. Have a good night, everyone. Yep. Bye bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Ah, so weird, isn't it? Really.